3/4 of the way finished now. Okay, so can we hold there? So you got the idea. All right. First of all, look at the relationship that's happening around your tables. All right. You're actually, because you're able to talk to each other, you know a little bit about each other, back to how I got here and all that. Now, when it comes to talking about something a little more personal, you're a little more at ease at opening up. You see the principle of relationship. Okay, so the last part on this thing, I'm going to go through real quick. See the box at the bottom, all the boxes at the bottom. Now, so we've got the 5 areas: designer, developer, manager, blah, blah, blah. We've got all that across the top, right? Now, there's one other key aspect here. Now guys and gals, remember this. This is about understanding your preference and identifying and understanding those around you and seeing them from their preference. Because ultimately, it's about how do you work together. So when I'm talking to a developer manager person like my wife, is a great example, this has helped our relationship. And here's why. Because as a developer, I wake up in the morning and I've been stewing on this idea that designer developer Mark gave me. Let's say we were talking one day at lunch, and this idea hit me. It's like, you know what? That's something we ought to develop. So I turned to Sue at 5:30 in the morning, who's sitting there trying to figure out what day it is, and I say, "Hey, I want to talk to you about this idea. I think we ought to do an event and have 2,000 guys from across the state and have over 100 churches involved." Well, her response is a pure developer manager. The minute I say it, she thinks she has to do it and make it work. You're laughing, but you know that's the case. If you're a developer manager, and once it gets on her, it has to go on her list. And then once it's on her list, she cannot rest until it's off her list. My inbox as a developer, this morning I looked 787 emails in my inbox. If she has 2 in her inbox, she can't go to bed. Now there's a client, and you want to find out who somebody is? Look in their inbox. Now if you're a pure designer, you don't even have an inbox. So there's a picture. So I'll admit I've got 787 I haven't dealt with because I'm developing 2,200 guys coming in, see their lives changed. You got it? I'm creating the program and the music and picking the songs and doing all the marketing, writing that brochure. By the way, great brochure, huh? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, developers, we need affirmation. we need affirmation. Okay. I wrote that, but that's another story. Okay, so now let's go to the boxes across the bottom. Here's another critical aspect in understanding the people around you as you understand yourself. You ready? There are 3 levels for each of these 5 role preferences. One is presidential, strong player, and support. So here's how this works. I'm a presidential developer. So see that middle box right there? I would put a big check mark there for me. Let me tell you what that means. Presidential means, give me the flag, I'm sticking it in my navel, follow me. I'll hock the house, I'll take money out of the kids' college fund, I'll do whatever I have to do to make this happen. That's a presidential level. You got it? Now again, all these are good and necessary, all these different levels. The second one is a strong player. Now if I'm a strong player, I'm going to say this is what defines me. I'm strong in my beliefs, I'm with you 100%, I want to be heard. I want my ideas to be heard. Okay? But I'm probably not going to mortgage the house to see this come to pass. You got it? The third level is support. Support people. Support people say, I'm with you 100%. I love this idea. You got me. I'm with you no matter what, but at 5 o'clock I do have to go coach a Little League baseball. That kind of defines a support person. You see the difference? It's levels of...
Why did you point at me, by the way?
Because I know you're coaching Little League baseball. Okay. So, and again, now hear me on this, all of you. All of these are valid, valuable, invaluable positions and roles in any kind of business venture. You got it? And all of you know, if you don't have a great support person, you can't be presidential. If I don't have Sue, who is my support person, we are the staff, by the way. Sue and I are the whole staff. Then I'm stuck. I can't be down here doing this. because I know that she is supporting me. She's a strong player and the support. So you see how it works? Now in a small business, we all fill all those roles. But just because you're presidential and you got big ideas, you're presidential designer developer, where most businesses start, doesn't make you any better or worse than anybody else on the chart. But once you understand who you are, it'll help you understand the other people and relate to them at a level that changes the whole tension in the relationship. I keep looking over here at Mary and Doug, and I can pretty well tell who does what in that relationship. Okay, so the key is, I pretty well know how that works. I think I'm living that one. Okay. I think Doug's, the thing he utters most during the week is, yeah, call Mary, talk to her about that. Right, Doug? It's like, call Sue. All right. The beauty of it is that I would encourage you to think this through, pray it through, and figure out which box to check. For me, I'm a presidential developer. Figure out who you are. And again, this is your preference, and then figure how that relates to other people and their preferences around you. So that's how we build. That's how we build relationships. It took longer than 5 minutes, but there you go. I think that's. I'd love to stay and ask questions, but Mark, come on up because we got to close. So everybody happy?
Yeah.
Did you get something? All right. Good.